What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video here, and hope you're all doing well. I said because of lack of content yesterday with Europa League watch along for live streams and Europa League predictions, I said I didn't get through it, so sorry about that, guys. I'll keep up to daily uploads as we go. But today, guys, we have some Premier League predictions to bring you ahead of tonight's game, Aston Villa and Leeds in Villa Park, alongside some big games this weekend, including my home team West Ham, who are on a 3-game unbeaten run, playing Manchester City at home, who are also on fine form at the moment. Also a big game on Saturday at the evening game, Chelsea against Manchester United, Arsenal Leicester on Sunday as well, and Burnley and Tottenham Monday night. So some big games to preview here, guys, and we're going straight into things for a big weekend of Premier League action. So let's get straight into it, guys, and see how we go. First up, of course, Aston Villa hosting Leeds United. Now, this is a big game in Villa Park. Aston Villa unbeaten so far this season and 4 wins from 4 against a very tough side on their day, Leeds United. Now, Leeds only got their second defeat of the season and their first in, I think, 3 games after losing out against Wolves at home on Monday Night Football. I think this could be a close game. I think both sides like to attack and they've got goal scorers in their team. Who's got the extra bit of quality? I think Aston Villa do. The likes of Grealish they've got there. Trezeguet is definitely always a threat. Barkley scored a winner in that last game. A superb goal, actually, to be fair, against Leicester City. And even the likes of defence Tyrone Mings, etc. I think they're a very underrated side this season under Dean Smith, the manager for Villa. Home advantage obviously isn't massive as it used to be, but it definitely is key. I think Villa will be looking to gather 3 points extra today. They've got a game in hand, of course, against Manchester City. Possibly at home, I'm not sure though. They'll fancy their chances every game. Every game, no matter how bad or good you are, once you win, you get confidence. That's how Leicester won the league, and eventually that mentality goes up, and you end up playing better as you go, no matter what your team is. It'll be an interesting game. I could see it going either way. I'd like to see. I think Villa could win this 2-1, but I don't think Leeds will want to let slip after losing the last game as well. I think it'll be a close game. I think it'll be cagey at times. But I think Villa and Leeds will play out 1-1 draw. I think Leeds will get a goal earlier on. I think Leeds will get a shock lead. Well, I don't know if it's a shock, but they'll get a lead, I think. And I can see Rodrigo scoring if he plays. If Rodrigo doesn't start, I can see Click scoring from a penalty. If then Villa just equalise. I think Jack Grealish will get a brilliant goal, I think, from outside the box, like he did against West Ham in the final game of the season last year, if anyone remembers that. But overall, guys, I think it'll be an interesting game, a stalemate of 1-1 draw between Villa and Leeds. On to the next game now, guys, and it is a big game, of course. My own team, West Ham United, hosting Manchester City, the ex-Premier League champions, at 12:30 on Saturday. You look at this on paper, and you look at this at using your brain, and you say this is an easy win for City. However, they are missing a few players possibly, and we're going in good form. Now maybe they are as well, but we're not too bad. And they have a Euro Champions League game next week. Where are they playing? They've got a game anyway, Champions League. I think it's away Olympiacos or someone. We've got, and they have a home game against Porto during the week. They've got games that, they have a tiring schedule. So it is going to be interesting for City to see how they react. There have already a few injuries, and with squad depth, they have to rotate, obviously. Now, I'm just going on the bias there, and I do think we will lose this, by the way, guys. I'm going to go for a 3-1 defeat. I think City, we'd be lucky to, I suppose, score, in my opinion. I think City, they kept the clean sheet against Arsenal in the last game, and on their day they can keep a clean sheet. I don't know what their story is with Ake back there and Diaz. I know Diaz and Eric Garcia started back there last week against Porto. They conceded a goal, but they still scored 3. I think they've got an attack that will get goals for them, and that's very important. As I said, 3-1 City. I think they'll get goals from Aguero. I have a feeling if Fernandinho plays, he'll score somehow if he comes on. Oh no, he's out. Never mind. Out. Yeah, he's one of the players out. So I think Aguero will score. I think Sterling will score, and I think Mahrez will. No, I think Aguero, Foden, and Mahrez will score, guys, for City. Only Sterling doesn't have a goal against us. I think we'll get a late goal back. I think Sebastian Haller will come off the bench and score a header. It's not going to be enough, guys. I think obviously we need quality against City. When we play them, we need confidence, and not only we've got enough quality. We were lucky against Tottenham last week, but it doesn't paper over the cracks how bad we are defensively. And people have got to remember that we played Tottenham. We're playing City now. We've got to watch ourselves. If we can defend like we did against Wolves and Leicester, we'll win games. We'll draw games, no matter who we're playing. we have to keep scoring as well. We can do that. We've scored, 10 goals in our last 3 games, one of the most top of the league in the last few games. We can do this, guys, but we have to keep going. So it's a big game, and that's how I think it's going to go, guys. I just can't see West Ham having the quality to beat City. Next game now, guys, and it's a big game. I suppose one team not necessarily down by the bottom, one team is, but it's still a big game in terms of relegation battle. I think Crystal Palace travelling to Fulham in Craven Cottage. Now, this is a huge game, as I said. Fulham haven't won yet. They did get their first point last weekend against Sheffield United, although they'll feel that they should have won that game, especially when there was penalties as well. But then Sheffield United had good chances as well last Sunday in that game. Crystal Palace, meanwhile, they have a good start to the Premier League season, and last game or two they haven't exactly hit that heights that they would like after a 1-1 draw in their M23 derby away at home to Brighton last week after conceding late on, and a 4-0 defeat away to Chelsea, followed by a 2-1 home defeat to Everton. Now, of course, 2 good teams in there. They feel like they can do something this season. Palace, they do look good. Eze hasn't really started well yet. Benteke is a bit washed up as a striker. Ayu's out to coronavirus. They've got the likes of Bashuai isn't the natural goal scorer for them, so it's going to be hard. And they have a lack of pace in defensive side. But Roy Hodgson's a good manager. He'll get the going for this. I think Fulham will definitely want their first win of the season. Palace will want to score. I can see this either being 2-1 or 1-0 to Fulham. I think Palace will score, so I'm going to go for 2-1 to Fulham. Like I went for in the game between... No, I didn't go for 2-1 yet, yeah, but I think it'll be 2-1 Fulham, guys, basically. I think they were close for the first win last week. They'll target this game. They will concede, but if they can be defending like they were last week, Fulham will get the win, guys. So Fulham 2, Palace 1. I think they're going to score from... Mitrovic will score, and I think Darkova Reed will get a goal for Fulham as well. I think the goal for the Palace, I think they're going to get a goal from Michy Batshuayi to score his first goal of the season for the club. Next up, guys, is a big game, I suppose, at 5 on Saturday evening. Chelsea travelling to Old Trafford to face Manchester United in the Barclays Premier League. A big game indeed there, of course. Manchester United starting off dodgy this season. They had 3 points in a row in 3 games. A big win last week out against Newcastle, away from home by 4 goals to 1 after going 1-0 down, by bear in mind. Was a huge boost for the club, followed to back it up by a 2-1 away victory at Paris Saint-Germain in France on Tuesday night. Now, this is another big game. Every game is tough, and the game against Chelsea, who are starting to hit a bit of form, keeping a clean sheet, which will maybe not raise confidence on the goal-scoring side after their attacking signings during the summer, but defensively that will help them. Manchester United, we all know, aren't the team they are defensively. Maguire could be out for them. Tanzube played well the other evening. Will he be the difference up there? Martial's back, I think, from suspension. Rashford's on confidence now. How is the game going to go? I'm not sure. I think there will be goals in this. United normally beat Chelsea. They beat them 3 times last season. The only time Chelsea beat them was in the FA Cup 2-0, I think, in the semis, or not 3-1 or something. So it can go either way. United are at home, I think. Chelsea will want to do something. I think it'll be 2-2, guys, to be honest. Surely there'll be goals. And where there's goals, obviously there's goal scorers. I think United will score a goal from... If Martial's back, I think he'll score, or Rashford maybe. And I think we're going to see a goal from... I think Van de Beek will get his first goal for the club, guys. And then for Chelsea, I think Pulisic will score. And I think we're going to see Kai Havertz score, guys. So that's it for Chelsea. And United, I think it'll be a close game. No one will separate them. And yeah, on to the next game now, guys. And it is a big game on Saturday evening after that. I think it's Saturday evening now. Let me just check. There's a game on anyway at 5:30 on Saturday, that Man United and Chelsea game. After that, it is Liverpool against Sheffield United in Anfield, and it's live. And that's a big game for both sides. Sheffield United 1 point from 4 games this season. Liverpool, of course, Sheffield United only scored twice so far as well. Liverpool with a bad draw against Everton and a bad defeat to Villa. And it'll be interesting to see how these two sides go and line up about this. Of course, Liverpool missing Van Dijk and Alisson still. Thiago might be out still for Liverpool. And, you know, resting their front three tonight with the impact that Jota made, Minamino and, you know, the likes of Shaqiri, etc. Liverpool definitely have something, you know, that don't be fooled by their injuries, is all I'm going to say. Everton, you know, Adrian was keeping clean sheet for Liverpool as well. Everton, of course, missing not playing Everton, Sheffield United, should I say, guys. It's going to be interesting side. So for a side that can't score goals, it's going to be interesting. Defensively, they can be solid, but then again, Liverpool's attack's too good, so probably will break them down. I can't see this go more than a 3-0 defeat for Sheffield United. Goals coming from Mane, Salah, and I think Firmino get his first goal of the season, guys, for Liverpool and Anfield. And the next game now, and this is a very interesting one indeed. It's going to be Southampton versus Everton. Now, Southampton are starting to hit a tiny bit of form, to be fair, guys. Everton haven't lost a game yet, and they've only dropped points in one game out of the 4 that they have played. Everton missing James Rodriguez, of course, possibly. Allen is an injury down. I think he's all right. And overall, they do look good. Now, they've got a goal scorer. Fella scored 4 games in a row. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, player of the month. He's a man that has magic, and you know, given the delivery, the service he can create. Now, how will they go without Rodriguez this weekend? I don't know. There is goals on the side. Southampton are solid, but I think Everton will win this 3-1. They'll have too many goals in the back for them, and Southampton are a decent run for them at the moment. I just don't have enough. Danny Ings will score for Everton though. And I think Southampton, actually, unless it's no goal. And Everton will score from, I think, Decore will get his first goal for the club. I think Dominic Calvert-Lewin will score. And I think they'll get a goal from, if Tom Davies plays, I think he'll get a goal, or Alex Iwobi, someone like that. Instant game nonetheless though, guys, and 3-1 Everton to beat Southampton. Next game now, guys, Sunday, and it's not really a super one, although it could be. It's Newcastle against Wolves, and both sides interesting at the moment. Wolves picked up, I think, 6 points in a row in 4 games this season after a big win last time out. Meanwhile, Newcastle are in interesting form. Of course, they have a big, after the big defeat last time out, but 4 points in 2 games before that. I feel Newcastle will be up for this away from home. Now, they did beat Wolves, I think, last season, or it was a very close game when these two sides met. I think it was a draw or something. Newcastle have goal scorers. Maximum can create. Callum Wilson's there, but Wolves have Jimenez, they've Neto, a very good Portuguese side. It's Portugal against the north side of the Geordies and Newcastle. And yeah, look, I think it could go either way. I think Wolves will win this 2-1, but again, it'll be a close game. I think Jimenez will score for Wolves. I think Neto will score for them. And I think for Newcastle, they'll get a late goal, consolation goal from Jeff Hendrick. On to the next game now, guys, and it's a big one on Sunday, 7:15 kickoff. I think it's who is it? It's Arsenal hosting Leicester. Now, these two sides met in the Carabao Cup a few weeks back in the third round, should I say, where Leicester were beaten on penalties by Arsenal. No, they were beaten 2-0 in normal time by Arsenal, and Arsenal are a side that don't give up as much as they used to be. They're a side that attack. They're unbeaten in their last few games, and a big chance for signings like Partey to show what they've got. And Gabriel is solid back there. Aubameyang and Lacazette are on fire. You know, you look at that team on paper, you know, don't be fooled as well, because they can be poor at times. Leicester missing Sanku. Vardy could be back. If he's back, it could change my prediction and change the game completely. I do think this could go either way, and normally it's a close game. That's why I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw here, guys. I think Arsenal will score in this game, and I think it is going to be a goal from I think Lacazette will score if he plays. If he doesn't play, I'm not going to say but I think they're going to score from Cabellos if he doesn't play. For if he plays, and then if Leicester City then score, I think it's going to be from Jose Perez or Castagna with the big goals there. On to the next game now, and it's a big one on Monday Night Football, the first of the 2 games, and it's West Bromwich Albion as they take on a huge game after the first 0-0 draw of the season last time out against Burnley. They'll be playing Brighton of Albion away from home. Now Brighton are a side that like to defend, although they've conceded quite a lot of goals this season. They're open in 4 games or so. West Brom are known for defending, although this season they have shown bright glimpses of attack and play that they can progress under Slaven Bilic, the ex-West Ham manager. Now I'm going to go for West Brom to... I don't know really how this game is going to go. Brighton, of course, drawing their last game. West Brom are a team that like to draw. I think it will be 1-1 as well in this game. I just can't see anyone separating each other. I think Ben White will get his first goal for Brighton through a header to take the lead. I think West Brom will equalise through Callum Robinson. If he's back from quarantine, if he's not back, I think they're going to go for Branislav Ivanovic to get his first goal for the club through a header. So it'll be a game for defenders. But boring enough game, but I think both teams will score. Both teams have goal scorers, I suppose. And next up now, the final game of the weekend for the Premier League predictions is Burnley against Tottenham in Turf Moor on Monday Night Football. Now, Sean Dyche came out during the week and said that Burnley are a side that will make it as hard and as difficult as it is for Tottenham under the lights in north side of England on Monday night, 8 o'clock kickoff there. But Tottenham will be up for it. They've got an attack that scored 9 goals in their last 2 games, and they are Gareth Bale hitting form, hopefully back for them now as well. Defensively, they've still got their issues after conceding 3 goals in over 8 minutes in their game against West Ham last time out. But you know, they've definitely a side that will beat Burnley, I think. Burnley don't score enough, I think Tottenham do. I think it'll be 2-0 to Tottenham, guys. And I can see goals coming from Gareth Bale returning back to his best. I can also see Heung-min Son scoring, guys, in that game. Clean sheet for Spurs and a round up of the fixtures there, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, let me know below in the comments, by the way, guys, what you think for this weekend's Premier League fixtures. And I'll shout them out in the next video if you get them right. Like the video if you did enjoy, comment for any further video sessions, guys, too, and subscribe for new. See you then next time, guys. I'm out. Peace. Take care.